Gentle as in micellar water and less than 10 euros, count me in. Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Mo from Mo Skin Lab, pharmacist, toxicologist, and safety assessor of personal care products. And today we are going to break down the Jelly Joker from Geek and Gorgeous. Why is it kind of unique? We will break down the surfactants, the active ingredients in it, and why it could be the best option for people with sensitive skin and that they want a cleanser that cleanse but also very respectful for their skin barrier. So this video is going to be a little bit different. I will explain and break down the surfactant, why they are unique, and the active ingredients, but I will do them in kind of like a webinar kind of style. So I will jump to my laptop. You will see a picture of me down here and then the graphs that help you to understand more what I'm talking about. And before jumping in, I want to remind you that Geek and Gorgeous have a discount for Black Friday. I'm not sure about the date. I will write it here if I found the exact date when this offer will end. And their already affordable product have, I think, 15% off for all over their website. I will put the link down below. It's an affiliate link. If you want to support my channel, you can use it. And I also activated the super thank you and the subscription as a direct way to support my content so I can produce higher content with more frequency in the future. So here we are on the new setup. As you can see my face and also what I'm talking about. So in this way, I believe you will be learning more. You will see more visuals, what I'm talking about. So hopefully it is better for you. You can learn more, you can memorize more, and you can understand the things that I'm talking about more and can be more digestible. So please let me know in the comment if you prefer this setup or the old one. So let's begin. As you can see, here is the thumbnail that I decided to make for my videos. I hope you guys like this thumbnail. And let's start with the surfactant. As you know, surfactants are the main or the key player in every cleanser because it allows the oil, the sebum, the makeup to be carried away by water that you splash on your face. Surfactant, as you know, are molecules that have a loving, an oil loving part and a water loving part. So it allows the oil and water to be emulsified together and rinsed away while you wash your face. Surfactants, as how do they work and why some have unique features and other don't, is very complex. It's very concentrated on the supermolecular chemistry because you will need to understand how a specific surfactant with specific properties can be foaming or not foaming, and that I will explain more in detail in my surfactant video that I'm currently working on. And the main things that we will break down for this product is actually surfactant. It used two surfactants, and those unique surfactants actually are used mainly in micellar water. And you know, micellar water are super gentle form of cleanser of a cleansing for your skin. It removes the makeup, sunscreen, etc. But they have lower risk to cause any type of irritation. And this kind of cleanser from Geek and Gorgeous, the Jelly Joker, use those specifically that we found in my cellar water, but I don't know about the concentration. I have no information about this, but they use it in a gel form that you can use on your face as a cleanser and wash it away. It is non-foaming, just FYI. And let's begin with the first one. The first surfactant is called Poloxamer. As you can see here, 184. I will explain what the number mean in the next slide. So this surfactant is actually a polymer. As you know, polymers are a chain of a repeated unit of a monomer. And the monomer, for example, hyaluronic acid is actually a polymer of repeated unit of a monomer. The monomer of poliximar is consists of two hydrophilic, let's say, sections, and those hydrophilic means water loving from hydrophilic, and they are consisting of polyethylene oxide, as you can see here on the right and on the left. And on the center, because it's a surfactant, we need water loving and water hating or oil loving. And the center is hydrophobic, which means water hating, aka oil loving,
consisting of polyoxypropylene, as you can see from this side. So the number of that Poloxamer, or the number of that surfactant, represent a specific feature of that specific surfactant. So let's jump to the next slide to understand what type of number that is. So the Jelly Joker used the Poloxamer 184. So the first two number, 1 and 8, if we multiply it by 100, give us the molecular mass of the surfactant, how big, how chunky it is. And because it's quite big, as you can see, 1800 gram per mole, it's it has a reduced risk to cause any type of irritation for your skin. It will not stick like surfactant like SLS that have this very thin structure that can be lodged between the cells and into your skin barrier, and has a higher risk of causing irritation. It doesn't mean that it will definitely cause irritation. It has a higher risk. And the number 4 here represent the third number in that Poloxamer 184. The 4 represents the percentage of the water-loving part of that surfactant. As you can see here, it's 40% of that Poloxamer 184 is made of the hydrophilic section, the polyethylene or the polyethylene oxide. So that's why you can find different number. And when we change the number, the properties of the surfactant will change, and what it can do also changes. Now let's jump to the second surfactant that also you see it a lot in micellar water, is the BEG6 caprylic Capric glycerides, which is a water-loving surfactant, which means it has what we call HLP of 19. HLP stands for the hydrophilic lipophilic balance of a surfactant, and it is I would say a value that describes specifically non-ionic surfactants, of how they will act when you incorporate them in a formula. And because the HLP value of the PEG6 is actually 19, which means it's super water loving, it's super gentle, it will cleanse the way from your skin immediately, it will not stick to your skin after cleansing. It will be perfect for creating a super gentle cleanser. So if you want me to explain more about HLP, what does it mean, let me know. I will make a video about it. So it has also, because it has the fatty acid tail, it helps a lot with being very emollient for your skin. So after cleansing, it will leave this very emollient, soft feeling on your skin, and it gives a very silky and smooth feel for the skin. And now let's jump to the active ingredients of the actual cleanser. I know a lot of people don't believe in active ingredient in cleanser, but formulation is king here. Some specific technologies like complexation can allow the deposit of a specific active ingredient with a cleanser. It depends again on the formulation. Not every cleanser with the active will work. It depends again on how it is made, what kind of technology is used in formulation. So now let's jump to the aquaxyl, which is a complex made of those. I will not try to pronounce them because I will butcher the names. Uh, those This complex is used in the cleanser because the brand name, the brand Geek and Gorgeous, they didn't specify on their website they are using the actual Aquaxel. But I found it when I was researching those ingredients individually. I found a complex that used the exact same name, that contained the exact same compounds. But I don't know if that's the same concentration. But I believe yes, they are using it, but from a different, let's say, supplier that doesn't name this specifically as Aquaxel. So they did a new in vivo study that after using this kind of complex, there are increase of 13.5% hydration after 24 hours and reduced of 15.4% of transepidermal water loss after 8 days of consecutive use. So remember, the study is by the manufacturer of the complex. I don't know if there is actual evidence. I've seen evidence about those specific like xylitol and hydroxyxylitol. Um, they are quite promising as humectant, as an individual ingredient. I haven't found any studies that I have access to when they are combined together in a specific cleanser. So take it with a grain of salt. It's a manufacturer, as you can see here specified, it's a manufacturer study. So it will not harm you, but hopefully it will give us benefit. The second group of active ingredient, we have panthenol and allantoin. Allantoin, I did a breakdown. It's on YouTube. It's on the live section. It's almost half an hour or 40 minutes. I can't remember specifically. It is super soothing for your skin, and it is actually approved by the FDA as an OTC drug ingredient and skin protectant. So it has the data behind it. In a cleanser, will it make the difference? Again, it depends on formulation. I don't know specifically it will heal your skin immediately or whatever, but it is good that it is there. Hopefully, with the cosmetic chemist that made that cleanser, did his or her best to create something that will deposit this allantoin into our skin. It is skin softening, and it's also help with wound healing. Panthenol, again, the pro vitamin B5, it's in the alcohol version, and when it's deposited on your skin enzyme will convert it to the actual form of vitamin B5, panthenonic acid, and it's a humectant, very good as a humectant. There is quite the data. Anti-inflammatory, again, there is a good amount of data about being anti-inflammatory and skin protectant, but the wound healing data is, I would say, 50-50%. So my experience with this product is as following. First, it's non-foaming. You will not see any foam, very minimal foam, because like I said, it's mostly used those type of surfactants are not a foaming surfactants. And again, I will explain all of this in the video about surfactants that I'm preparing right now. It is super, 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 super gentle. I need to write 100 line below super, 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 super gentle. Not fragrance. There is no fragrance whatever. It smells very medicinal because that's the smell it gives. It's very affordable. It is below €9, and now they are having 15%. You can use the link below to get it for as low as €8. We will see that in a bit. And it's super basic, and I mean it in a good way, not a bad way. Now let's jump to the things that it is important to notice or it's important to cover. First is the cleansing power for makeup wearing people or heavy sunscreen usage. You need to double cleanse with it or with an oil cleanser. Why? Because in a bit we will jump to the website to see what the brand said. The brand said specifically that it is good for it removes the water based makeup or water dissolving makeup. So because it's super, super, super gentle, I think the cleansing efficacy of it will be affected a little bit. So it's good for normal, dry, sensitive skin people, combination people who doesn't wear a lot of makeup or sunscreen, or they wear sunscreen that is not water resistant. Those are the four type of people that I would suggest this product for. It is kind of boring. There is no fragrance. There is no foaming. Again, foaming doesn't equal cleansing, but foaming is just a luxury experience. None of that. It is like you can incorporate it and forget about it in your in your skincare routine. And if I want to be nitpicky here, I wish it was in a pump and if it was more liquidy. It is very thick type of gel, as you can see here. The It has the, what do we call, the cap, a regular cap, as you can see from the picture up top. As you can see here, it's just a normal cap, nothing weird or different. And I wish it was in a pump. I prefer cleanser in a pump. I'm lazy. It's just me being nitpicky. And those are the things that I need to mention. Consider them like pros versus cons, etc. Now let's jump to the what they say on the website. As you can see, it was 9.5 for the sales. I don't know, for Black Friday they have 15% sale, and the price now is 8.08 euros. Amazing. Skin type, they say all skin type, including sensitive, totally agree, can be used regardless of a skin concern. Again, totally agree. Cruelty-free, vegan, fragrance, and essential oil free, correct. Gluten-free. Malassezia safe is, I don't know how they tested for this, but pregnancy safe. Again, most cleanser are safe for pregnancy because the contact time is super short, and if it's without any strong active, there is no worry about it. So I don't know. So it says, they say a gentle but hard-working jelly cleanser that cleanses skin and dissolve water-soluble makeup. So if you wear a water-resistant makeup or water-resistant sunscreen, I think you will need double cleanse. That alone is not enough. And now the active ingredients that we break down is those one we already did, those one we already did, panthenol allantoin, perfect duo. This is the ingredient list, very minimal, very basic, but does the job. And it has 4.92 out of 5. It is a basic cleanser. If you want something that is super gentle, effective at cleansing most of your needs, unless you are wearing, again, water resistance and makeup resistance makeup or sunscreen, it will do the job.
So that was my video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know in the comment what type of product ingredient that you want me to cover or you want me to explain. I'm already working on the surfactant video, but it's quite complicated because supermolecular chemistry is where surfactants shine, and it's quite a complex topic. I'm trying to get myself more familiar with it, and I will try to make it as digestible as possible. So as always, stay safe and see you in the next one. Bye.